Sometimes your dog does something utterly insignificant, like gently placing a paw on your chest, following you with their gaze in silence, licking your hand, or just lying beside you like a silent guardian. But what if I told you that these quirky little gestures aren't mere coincidences? In reality, it's your dog's secret language. After 2 decades of studying dog behavior, I can assure you, behind these quirks lie some intense emotions. These aren't just habits, they're emotional telegrams. Let's break them down one by one. Meanwhile, hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really fetches our motivation to create more videos like this. First up, the loyal bathroom bodyguard. Yes, it sounds odd, but bear with me. Have you noticed how your dog gives you that intense, almost awkward stare while you're in the bathroom? It's like they're saying, "Why do humans do the weirdest things?" But the truth is far more touching. Your dog is actually trying to protect you. In the wild, when one pack member is vulnerable, the others stand guard. And in the bathroom, you're in prime vulnerable position. Your dog is basically saying, "Don't worry, I've got your back. No one's going to mess with you on my watch." So, here's a fun little moment. Your dog decides to take a nap on your clothes. You're probably thinking, "Oh, just a soft t-shirt, smells familiar." But in reality, it's a sign of deep attachment. Dogs have a sense of smell that's, only tens of thousands of times stronger than ours. For them, a scent is like a photo, a letter, and a hug all rolled into one. When you leave, they seek out something that smells like you to ease their longing. It's like you're still there in spirit. So, if you catch them curled up on your old sweater, know they're missing you but feeling a bit closer too. Let's chat about a little quirk that often goes unnoticed. The way dogs tap you with their paws. It could be a gentle touch or an insistent poke, but most of the time, it's a gesture of trust and affection. It's like they're saying, "Hey, you still there? Just checking." Puppies start this habit early on, cuddling up to their mum for a sense of security. And even when they grow up, they keep doing it with their favorite humans. Congrats, you're their favorite pillow. And now, let's talk about ears. Yes, those floppy, sometimes pointy, and always adorable things on the sides of your dog's head. Picture this. Your furry friend tilts their head to the side, looking like they're deeply pondering life's greatest mysteries, especially when they hear your voice, or better yet, their favorite word. Food. It's not just cute, it's actually a sign of their superior canine intellect at work. They're trying to catch every syllable, decode your tone, and impress you with their impressive vocabulary skills. Scientists say dogs can recognize up to several hundred words and phrases, particularly the ones that mean something special, like walk, treat, or who's a good boy. And here's a little nugget of wisdom for you. If your dog loves to bring you their toys, especially when you come home, they're not just trying to engage you in a fierce tug of war. No. It's their way of saying, "I missed you." Imagine it like this. "Hey human, I've been waiting forever. Look, I brought you my favorite squeaky toy. Isn't it delightful?" It's a form of communication, much like a toddler proudly offering you a slightly sticky candy. And if it's the same toy every time, well, congratulations. You've been chosen as the special recipient of their prized possession, a true testament to your status as their absolute favorite person on the planet. Alright, let's have a little chat about the look. You know, the kind that your dog gives you when she's fixated on you, like you're the most intriguing Netflix series she's ever seen. If Fido is often gazing deeply into your eyes, like not just a fleeting glance, but a full-on staring contest, congratulations, you're witnessing a powerful sign. For dogs, making eye contact with humans is a special way of saying, "Hey there, I trust you, and I might even love you." Unlike wild animals, where eye contact means, "I'm thinking of you as lunch," our domesticated furballs flip the script. When they lock eyes with you, especially in a calm setting, they're basically whispering, "I'm here for you." And fun fact, this intense staring releases oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers and babies. So, you could say your pup sees you as a bit of a maternal figure, minus the diaper changes. Now on to the next curious behavior, when your dog tails you everywhere as if she's your personal furry shadow, whether you're headed to the kitchen or taking the all-important trek to the bathroom. Some might think this is just a food-motivated maneuver. Sure, that's part of it, but more often than not, you are the sun in her little canine solar system. She feels safe with you, and every step she takes closer is her way of confirming, I'm with you, always. Solitude is overrated. This behavior is especially noticeable in dogs that are glued to their owners like peanut butter to jelly. While it might occasionally hint at a touch of separation anxiety, in most cases, it's just puppy love at its finest. Now, let's take a delightful stroll down memory lane and recall how dogs react to your triumphant return home. If your furry friend greets you like you've just come back from a round-the-world voyage, despite being gone for only 30 minutes, it's not an exaggeration. It's an eruption of genuine joy. Their tail goes into propeller mode, ears flop down, and their whole body vibrates with happiness. It's like a firework display of serotonin and dopamine is lighting up their brain. What's fascinating is that even those dogs taught to play it cool when their humans return can't help themselves. For them, your return is the highlight of their day. Unlike us humans, they're not skilled in keeping a poker face. Every emotion they've got is expressed with full-body enthusiasm. So, if your dog is jumping, tail wagging, fetching their favorite toy, or even squealing a bit with delight, it clearly means they seriously missed you. And then there are the talkative dogs, who start making the most amusing sounds as if they're chiding, "Where have you been? I've been here all alone." This isn't just noise, it's their version of an emotional chat. They're trying to express everything that's been bottled up in your absence. One of the most endearing and, let's be honest, slightly dramatic ways dogs show they miss us is how they behave when left alone. Imagine this. You step out, only to return and find your loyal canine lying right by the door or snugly on your side of the bed. It's not just about seeking comfort. Oh no. This is their Oscar-worthy attempt to stay close to you even in your absence. The smell of your clothes, sheets, or that favorite chair of yours. It's like an invisible you, keeping them company. In their doggy wisdom, they recreate a bit of you to fend off the loneliness. Quite the melodrama, isn't it? So, you've got those nifty surveillance cameras, huh? And at least once you've flipped them on just to sneak a peek at what your dog does when you've vanished into the mysterious world beyond the front door. Admit it, you have. And what did you see? Ah, the classic routine. A little aimless wandering, a few minutes of intense listening, a dramatic gaze at the door, followed by a deep sigh. Then, with all the grace of a Shakespearean actor, your pooch flops down at the entrance like a forlorn rug. Occasionally, there might be some pacing, a bit of howling, or sitting in deep contemplation. This behavior, dear friend, is proof that you are not just a walking can opener or a dispenser of walkies. Nope, you are much more. You are their human. And they view your departure as a trial by fire, even if you're just popping out for a quick coffee run. Sometimes this aching loneliness manifests in what we humans endearingly label as mischief. You know the drill. Your shoes become chew toys, pillows transform into fluffy clouds of chaos, and the trash can suddenly seems like a treasure trove. But behind these antics lies not a doggy rebellion, but a cry of stress from being alone. It's their way of relieving the built-up tension and coping with the anxiety. This is especially true for puppies, or those pups who are extra glued to your side like furry little barnacles. Ah, behavior, the fine art of translating temperament into action. Some dogs, when faced with the existential dread of boredom, simply lie down like philosophers pondering the meaning of life, waiting for their humans to return. Others, however, treat this as a cardio session, pacing the apartment with the grace of a nervous ballet dancer, or barking as if auditioning for a canine choir. And then there's the howling, not just noise, but a melodious call of the wild. It's a dog's way of shouting, "I'm here, where's my pack?" Ever tried leaving a recording of your voice when you're out gallivanting? Some dogs light up as if they've heard a royal decree, eagerly searching for you. But soon, the realization dawns on them. It's like finding out the chocolate cake was a hologram. They sag a little, a silent testament to the fact that they recognize us not only by our glorious visages, but by our dulcet tones, confirming that, yes, they do miss us terribly. And then we have those Oscar-worthy reunions. You step through the door, and suddenly you're the hero returning from an epic saga. Your dog greets you like you've been lost in the wilderness for years, complete with joyful leaps, tail wags that could power a small fan, face licks, and the presentation of their treasured toy. This isn't mere excitement. It's an emotional fireworks show, akin to saying, "You've returned. My world is right again." Such welcomes are a shining testament to the depth of a dog's attachment to their human. Even if you step out for just a couple of hours, for her, it feels like an eternity. You see, dogs don't have the luxury of counting time like we do. They don't know the difference between 5 minutes and 3 hours. But they do have a rhythm radar. How many times the doorbell rings, how often the neighbors stroll by, and how the light changes. When that rhythm is out of whack, your pooch goes into Sherlock mode and gets a tad anxious. Ever notice how your dog transforms into your little furry shadow after a separation? They won't leave your side, even following you into the bathroom like it's a team event. It's not just a quirky habit, it's their way of saying, "I've missed you so much. Let's stick together forever, okay?" As if your pup's secretly plotting a way to make sure you never leave their sight again. Oh, the delightful quirks of our four-legged friends. Ever notice how dogs have an uncanny ability to claim your stuff as their own? You leave a t-shirt or some socks lying around, and the next thing you know, there's your pooch happily curled up on them. It's not that they have an undying love for your dirty laundry. Nope, they're just savoring your scent, which for them is like a comforting embrace from you. It's akin to having your presence bottled up in fabric. Here's a fun tip. If you're planning a Houdini act and disappearing for a couple of days, leave behind some of your aroma-infused items. It'll make your dog feel a tad calmer, as if you're just a sniff away. And then there's the classic case of the canine sixth sense. I swear they know you're planning to leave even before you do. They pick up on the subtle jingling of keys, the dramatic donning of the coat, or that unmistakable change in your mood. Some dogs even start their Oscar-worthy performances of anxiety long before you reach for the doorknob. It's not sorcery, though. It's just that dogs are the ultimate detectives, noticing everything and linking your rituals to impending doom. Well, at least in their eyes. And here's the kicker. How we react makes all the difference. If we dash out with an emotional firework display, "Oh honey, I'm so sorry, I'll be right back," your canine will also start seeing your absence as a full-blown drama. But if you leave calmly, like it's no big deal, it's way easier on our furry friends. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is make your exit as quiet as a mouse. There are even special techniques to help your dog weather the storm of solitude. You know, like gradually increasing your time away. First you step out for a couple of minutes, then 10, then a half hour, and each time you return as if you just popped out to grab the mail. This way, Fido learns the golden rule of life. Owner leaves, but lo and behold, they also come back. No sweat. Some dogs find solace in background noise. You know, leaving the TV or radio on, creating the illusion of someone being around. Plus, giving them a little project to work on, like a treat-filled toy or a chew bone, can work wonders. Suddenly, staying alone doesn't seem so bad. Oh, a delicious treat left just for me. Challenge accepted. But amidst all these tricks, remember, missing you is totally normal. It's part of that deep, soulful bond your dog feels with you. She's not just a pet, she's part of your pack. And you? You're her absolute favorite human. Every time you leave, she's just counting the seconds till you're back in her wagging embrace. It's curious how different dog breeds have their own unique ways of pining for their beloved humans. Take Border Collies or Labradors, for instance. They're the social butterflies and drama queens of the canine world. These emotional furballs might express their separation anxiety through barking, redecorating your living room with a newfound flair for destruction, or even staging a hunger strike worthy of an Oscar. Then there are the likes of bulldogs or chihuahuas, who might seem like the independent hipsters of the dog park. They might play it cool, but don't be fooled. They still miss their favorite humans, even if they try to hide it behind that aloof facade. The key takeaway here? Don't leave your pooch hanging without some TLC and playtime for too long. Regular walks, energetic games, and a dose of affection can make your dog feel like the king or queen of the universe. So while missing you is part of their charm, you can alleviate it with some good old-fashioned care and attention. And if you've ever pondered, does my dog miss me? The answer is a resounding yes. Your furry friend misses you, loves you, and waits with bated breath for your return. That's the true power of the bond between humans and their canine companions. We'd be over the moon if you'd smash that like button on our video and hit subscribe to our channel. We're all about making more videos like this, so your support would mean the world to us. Now, let's talk about dogs and their adorable little dramas. When your furry friend is bored and lonely, it can lead to some Oscar-worthy behavior issues. Take separation anxiety, for instance. It might inspire your dog to start an opera of barking, dig a tunnel to Australia through your floor, or gnaw on your furniture like it's a 5-star meal. They might even attempt a great escape Houdini would be proud of. These aren't just cheeky antics. They're SOS signals saying your pet needs some TLC. So keep an eye on your pup and be on the lookout for signs of stress. If things get rough, see what I did there, you might want to consult a dog trainer or a pet psychologist, the ultimate pet whisperers who can tailor some special methods of support and training just for your pooch. And always, remember this, a dog isn't just a buddy, but a bona fide family member. Their feelings and emotions are as real and profound as those of a poet writing under a full moon. Missing their human is a testament to their wholehearted love. And love, well, that's the unbreakable bond that connects humans and dogs like peanut butter and jelly.